Belinda, Selene, and welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. We have a newborn, our little baby boy Benji, and we spend all of our time just taking care of him and snuggling him, and it's been the best. So for today I want to share with you guys a clean with me video, and this is where the mess actually really begins compared to my other videos. I am going to be cleaning the part of the house where we use the most, which is our bedroom. Right now, as you can tell, it looks really dark behind me. We do have blackout curtains, so I'm gonna open those up. I'm going to start cleaning and share with you guys the real mess. All right, so this is what the mess looks like for right now, and it can get really messy just because I need a lot of things for the baby. This is where I breastfeed. I have like my blanket there. I have all the stuff that I need at night. I do want to do a nighttime routine video so I could show you guys, because our baby sleeps really good at night, and he sleeps like 4 hours consistently, and then he'll get up to feed a couple of times, which is nice. And then over here is just our bed. This is where we spend the majority of our time, and as you can tell, it can get pretty messy, and I'll show you guys. I'm gonna tidy this up. The majority of my day consumes of breastfeeding little baby Benji. He eats every 2 to 3 hours, and that includes nighttime. And so I have everything next to me that I need. Next to my chair where I breastfeed, I have my pump, I have my snacks, I have my vitamins, I have all the things that I need at night and in the morning that I need to do, so that way everything is within reach, and it can get pretty messy. So let me show you guys what are some of my must-haves that I have as I'm cleaning along too, because I think these are really important. I think they're interesting to see, especially if you're breastfeeding your baby. I want to show you guys what it can look like, or the things that help me out. So here next to my breastfeeding chair is where I keep some of my most important things, including my vitamins that I have to remember to take every morning. And if I have water with me already, I'll remember to take them. All 9 months of my pregnancy, I was taking the Ritual prenatal vitamins, and now I'm taking the Ritual Essential for Women multivitamins. And these are so great. I love them because when I was doing my research on what kind of vitamins I should be taking, I read that these were some of the most clean, they were some of the best vitamins that are recommended, and they were like the top 5 in so many websites that I was looking at. The reason why I love them is because they don't have any sketchy ingredients, they don't have any dyes, they don't have any fillers, they're just exactly what you need. And I like that you can take them on an empty stomach, because when I'm sitting here breastfeeding and I have the water right next to me, I could just easily take those and I'll be fine, and I don't need to have like something to eat with it. I am partnering with Ritual in today's video, and they were so kind to give me a coupon code for you guys. I highly recommend them. I use them all throughout my pregnancy, all 9 months, and I love them so much. Highly recommend them. Right now, Ritual is offering 10% off your first 3 months by using my coupon code BelindaS, and I will have that link down in the description box below. Other things that I have on here is like a hand cream. Since I'm washing my hands so often, they get really dry, but when I'm sitting here for about 30 minutes to 40 minutes breastfeeding, I could put this on and it'll relieve some of the dryness in my hands. So it's nice. And then I have some Vaseline for baby, so that I could put Vaseline on him as opposed to like anything else that's scented. And then I just have like snacks that I bring up here. These are some of my favorite. They're protein bars, and then I have my Hacka, and I have just water bottles, hair ties to get my hair out of my face. And then over here are all of my pumping parts. So at night, Ricardo will wash all of these, sanitize them, and bring them up, and then I'll bring them down in the morning so they can get clean too. Over there I have my headphones, my pumping machine, and then I have our controllers here, because it is the only way that I can stay up at night. It is so hard sometimes because I am sleep deprived, but I do have a television here in our room, which is really nice that I could just sit there and watch TV, and it'll help me stay up. And then over here is my pillow to help nurse, which is amazing. Highly recommend that one. I'll have it linked down below. I have a heating pad down here, because whenever I'm pumping, if you put a heating pad on top of your chest, like it'll help with letdown a lot faster, and I've noticed a difference since I started doing that. Recommended by you guys. And that is pretty much everything that I have over here.
Yeah, he sets my body in motion. He knows how to turn things up, and he knows what gets me going. Yeah, like a little text saying, hey, what's up? They look at me, I'm in a bad situation. Look at him, he's got a bad reputation. They be looking at us. Why do I need to be good all the time? I'm wrapped around his finger, but he is mine. Don't care what they say.
And then over here it's kind of clean. We have the outlet sock plugged in. We have the Hatch sound machine on, which is nice. And then over here is where I have just like some drinks. That's why it's such a hot mess. And then in here, oh, I already took it downstairs. So in here we have cold drinks, and then whenever I pump my milk, I'll just put it in here, so that way at night I don't have to keep going up and down the stairs. I could just pop it in here, and then in the morning I'll transition it to where it needs to go. Something that I didn't realize was how thirsty I would be when I would be breastfeeding, and I drink like 2 bottles per session, which is so crazy. I'm also trying to increase my milk supply. Let me know what worked for you guys. If you guys have any tips for me, that would be great. His finger, but he is mine. Don't care what they say, too late anyway. Looking back at some of my cleaning videos, I'm laughing now because I remember how perfect I would try to get the bed to look, because I wanted to look nice and pretty. And now, as long as like it's somewhat made, it doesn't even matter if it looks like nice or if the pillows are fluffed up or anything. I'm like, I just need to tidy up this room anyway. I know once Benji is a little bit older, things will go a little bit more back to normal on how the house is going to look throughout the day, but right now I just need to clean whatever I can while I have the time to do it.
So look at me, I'm in a bad situation. Look at him, he's got a bad reputation. But what about it? Why do I need to be good all the time? I'm wrapped around his finger, but he is mine. Don't care what they say, too late anyway. Why do I need to be good all the time?
I'm also putting some snacks here along with the water, because at night I get super hungry and I need food that's not perishable that I can put on here. And then I also got these. These are actually really delicious, and I eat them as a snack sometime because they're so good. These are great if you're breastfeeding in the middle of the night. They taste amazing. So I'm just going to open it up and put them in there, so that way they're easy to grab and I don't have to go downstairs if it's not necessary. So I'll put all of my snacks here in this little basket, which came super handy. I can finally fit back into my old jeans, which feels so good that my clothes fit me again. So I was going through all of them trying to find some jeans that I was so excited to wear for the first time, and I made this mess. I didn't realize how many pants I do have. I still wear all of my maternity leggings, which are just so comfortable to wear throughout the house because I'm home all day, so I'll wear those. But once in a while I'll wear some jeans and they just feel good. Ricardo has taken over laundry. This is the first time that I'm doing it in about a month, and he has been doing all of it, and I think it is the best thing. It's so nice, and he does several different loads a day. Like, he'll do some for the baby, he'll do his clothes and my clothes, and I'm living in pajamas and cardigans and sweaters and just really comfortable clothing, and I go through it pretty fast. So I need to get some more pajamas to wear throughout the day and just more comfortable clothing that are easy for me to breastfeed in, which is so crazy that that's something that I look for when I'm getting dressed. It's like, am I going to be able to feed my baby in this really fast without having to struggle with whatever it is that I'm wearing, or is it going to be comfortable? And that's just my mentality now, which I don't mind. But for right now, instead of Ricardo doing laundry, I'm just putting my clothes away. That way he doesn't have to, because he'll ask me, where does this go? Where does that go? And I just think it's so cute that he is doing everything without me having to ask for it, which is really nice that I don't have to worry about any of this at the moment. And he does pretty much everything now. I am pretty much done tidying up and made such a huge difference. I still have to put those clothes away that you see over here, but overall everything looks good and clean, and it's not going to last long, because tonight when I bring everything back up here, in order for me to like pump and just like my snacks and just getting the baby ready, this is all gonna look exactly the same, but that's totally fine. I try to do this maybe every other day or so when I can, but the majority of our time is just consumed on taking. Okay, so here is the bathroom, and I just need to pick up a few things. I don't have that much time left because baby's going to wake up soon, so I am going to have to feed him. So I'm just gonna quickly pick up the most important things, which is like my faja over here, just a few things, organize this over here, and then clean the toilet, and that's it because we don't have time for anything else. After postpartum, one of the things that I mostly appreciate about our bathroom is that Ricardo installed a bidet. If you guys saw our bedroom tour showing you guys like all the different sections of what I did to prepare in order for postpartum, this was one of the biggest ones, and this has been extremely helpful, especially in the middle of the night when you're just so tired, you want to go to sleep, and the last thing that you want to do is fill up that bottle that you need to use in order to sanitize and not wipe yourself. So I do appreciate that bidet. It's one of the best things ever, and it's helped tremendously.
Funny how the story goes, little hope but bigger dreams. They try to bring a sucker down, singing louder than the crowd.
The baby's going to wake up soon. I just needed to quickly clean everything in like less than 15 minutes, and I'm so happy that I was able to do that. I don't know how I did it so fast, but I did get everything that I needed. So that is all. I will have a link down below where you guys can find the vitamins for Ritual. I highly recommend them. I think one of my favorite things about them, aside from the ingredients and how good they are, is that you can get them as a subscription, which is great because as a new mom, I just don't have the time to go out to the store and buy my vitamins. It's nice that they get sent to me as they run out. When I'm about to run out, I just get some in the mail, and it's amazing. So that is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you guys next time, which is besos. Mwah.
What was it worth? I can't take back, I can't stop feeling. How about you?